Hey guys, and we're back for a continuation of our mob grinder for zombies here. And I'm getting ready to lay down the redstone here in just a minute. But real quickly, just wanted to show you guys that we currently have some torches here to simulate these redstone lamps as if they were on. And another one to simulate for the lamp up here. And as ProgrammerHero said, you can tell that they're working because nothing is currently spawning.
I said that off camera.
Torches. Yes, he said that off camera. Off the record.
The lamps are light level 15, which means the block immediately in front of them will be light level 14, and a torch is light level 14, so by putting a torch in front of the lamp, it basically says this is what happens when the lamps are on.
Right. And of course, you know, we will be controlling the lamps from outside here with a switch that will basically turn the mob grinder on and off. The spawner, I guess I should say.
Right. This is not a necessary feature. This is one that I've added in after the fact. But in the event that you ever need to get into the room, you'll want something like this.
And there are occasions where you might need it in the room.
There are. Do you have a lever?
I do not have a lever.
Okay, I'll get a lever.
All right.
And then the last thing required is to put the water. So you can see that the pistons are currently, they're out, they're elongated because the redstone signal behind is off. So if you come over here and take a look at the, I flick the lever on. When the lever is on, of course the lights turn on. And, oh okay, you're in there. The lights turn on and the pistons come out. If you turn the lever off, the pistons will retract. So we want to turn this off right now quickly and show you.
Sure thing.
So if you turn it off, the lights go out. I guess the torches are still there, so it's all safe. And the water floods in.
Yeah, of course the torches would not be there. So was the pistons your idea? Because I know the last time we did one of these, we didn't do the pistons.
Right, the original design just puts 2 blocks of water in the corner, but my idea was to put a piston in there, and you can use it to turn the water off. Because, just like the lights, if you need to get in here, you need it to be bright, so they don't spawn, but you also need that water to be out of your way.
Right.
So now, with the flick of your lever, the entire room becomes entirely safe and easy to work with.
Awesome. Okay, so this is going to be where they're going up, right?
Yes. There's going to be a water elevator right there. And one more. So for the water elevator, we're going to use signs and buckets. You're going to need to buckets quite frequently. The more buckets you have, the better, but it can be done with one if you just want to do it like really, like bucket efficiently. It's a word. Look it up.
So you said it needs to be
right where the torch is, straight up. Now be careful because we are under ocean, and in a couple of break through the water, it's not going to take very long.
Yeah, and we aren't that far down, so yeah, it won't take long at all.
Do you want me to dig the elevator?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay. I'm going to need all the signs and buckets.
Boom and filled buckets.
So the sign layout, you can start off with 3 at the bottom here, like this. And I need some blocks. So we will have to move that lever so that we can get it in position, because it's about to get obstructed. Probably the best way would be to dig this wall out and put the lever over here.
And of course this right here is going to be blocked off, and there's going to be a block of water right here at this block I'm facing.
Yes.
And it's just going to continue that way on up.
Yes.
With a sign, water, and so on and so forth.
Okay, so do you want to move the lever to that little corridor there?
Yeah, we can put it there.
Or you can pull it out farther if you want. What are you thinking?
I think move that back just a little bit.
Now there is a limit on how far back we can go.
Right.
So don't you don't have to put it into its final position right yet. Once the water elevator is complete, then you'll know.
Yeah, we'll do that first. Let's do the. So we're gonna need ladders too, right? So
nope.
Like a maintenance shaft?
We don't need a maintenance shaft up the elevator. We can if you want. It's not necessary.
I guess we'll hold off on that. That'll be one of those if needed type things.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea. And we'll be using glass there so that we can look into the room.
So we can see the mobs slowly rising.
Yes.
To be vanquished.
And here's another little thing if you want to come into the room with me. Show you another little thing that I do on these things sometimes. So this is going to be sealed up like this. And this will give you 3 blocks high. I like to do 2.5. For no particular reason.
2.5.
If you make it 3, they can jump around. If you make
Right.
it 2, then if you make it 2, sometimes they'll manage to stick to the wall and they won't go in. So it's nice to make it taller than 2.
Taller than 2, shorter than 3.
Yeah, you can make it 3 if you want. There's no particular reason to go either way, other than more than 2 is kind of the only requirement. So I will dig the rest of this. Once I start digging this, I'm going to be walling this off. So what you'll probably want to do is cut a door on one of these sides that goes into the spawner chamber. Because we will need one.
I guess we'll do that.
And I'm going to need one so I can get access to that water. Actually, I'm going to move the water supply.
You putting the infinite water somewhere else?
Yeah, you can keep that one if you want, but I'm putting another one in there later. Okay, I will start digging this.
And this is our mine shaft that we were talking about. I'm just going to block this off. Okay.
Kind of glad you didn't dig this shaft, now that I'm thinking about it. It's really, really dark. It's hard to really show what's going on because it's so dark. The shaft, the up shaft is going to go up 24 blocks from the base, from where you start. and we will have to raise or lower the floor in the control room to calibrate it.
Okay, so we have our little maintenance shaft here that allows us access into the grinder itself.
One thing that you can do that I've done in the past